how did that experience on Team USA kind of shape your path as a coach now? Did you take anything from that experience to your play here?
Yeah, I think the first time I made Junior Team USA was after my freshman year at Wichita State, where I did not bowl. I made the selected team, but I didn't really bowl a lot. And so like a lot of questions of like, am I good enough? Do I belong here? Should I keep doing this? And then had some success. So it is a good reminder for me that like success sometimes takes a little bit longer. And so I find myself like using my story to relate to them and like remind them like, hey, this might not happen today. It might not happen in a month. Like you don't know when.
You kind of get that imposter syndrome, I think. Like when, especially the first time you make your country's team.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of questions of like, did I just bowl really well at the trials?
Oh my gosh.
Did I get lucky there? Do I deserve this position?
When I made Team USA for the first time, I went to team camp and I bowled on the same pair as Liz Johnson. And we were doing these like evaluation things and mine were not good. And,
relatively.
Rod Ross calls me in his office. He's like, Holly, your stuff was a lot better last year. And I was like, I'm bowling next to Liz. I've watched her since I was little.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. So
yeah, you got. I mean, Team USA. That's some high level stuff. I mean, Team England. I love that on my roster resume, but we didn't quite get those names.
Yeah.
It's not quite the record breaking.
The rest of the week went better after that, but it was like you did the evaluations day one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's a legend.
Yeah. Right. Was there a moment that I mean, how long have you been a coach at WSU now?
Head coach since 2019-20 was my first season. So this is coming up on year 6, maybe year 7. And then I assisted Coach L for like 3 or 4 years prior to that.
So we've got a few years under our belt.
Yeah.
You have some titles.
Yeah.
National champ.
Yeah, 2 of them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not many people get to say that.
No.
And you did it pretty quickly too.
Pretty special. It was year 1. We won 1920 was my first season, and we didn't have a national championships that year because of COVID.
Oh yeah.
We were ranked number 1, and probably I liked our chances of what would have happened if there was one. And then in 21, it was a shortened season, but we won. So we were like, Rick and I both were 1 for 1 in our first year, which is pretty cool.
Do you always use one brand, or do you use a number of different brands?
I am a staff member with Storm Bowling Products, so I use their 3 brands, Storm, Roto, and 900 Global.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a signed contract with them, but I like them.
They make good stuff.
They do. They make good balls. I've always been a fan. You know, when I was on WSU's team, we had Brunswick for a while.
Yes.
Back in 2010, 2012, those type of years. But I've always loved Storm.
They've been really good to the program and really good to me. So it's been fun. And their balls strike. So
they do strike.
That's fun too.
They suit my style too. So we do 4 workouts a week with Holly's program. We got 2 with me here at Amplify, and then 2 at home that you complete through the app. We do a split of upper body and lower body when you're with me. So today is the upper body, and we'll get to see those exercises that we're doing. 3, 2, 1. And this is my second workout, so I'm trying to, for the day, I'm keeping up with you today. That's my goal. Good. So what were you a competitive bowler?
Yeah.
You got to one of the highest levels you can. You're on Team USA.
Mm-hmm. And
when did you find out or figure out that you were going to pursue coaching versus PWBA?
Yeah. The tour didn't exist when I was in college.
Right. We had a hiatus there, didn't we?
Yeah. Didn't come back until the year after I graduated. So I bowled a little bit on tour right after school. But I was a broke college kid, and that was expensive.
It's hard. I mean,
it's hard and expensive. So I didn't do that, and I started my master's in sport management and told Coach Vatican at the time, when I'm done with my degree, I'm going to move on and like do something else. And I told him when I took the job, I did not want to coach. I was like hard pressed, no chance. But then Coach L asked me to assistant coach a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is fun. And then I finished my degree.
Were you admin at that time?
I was just an admin, yeah. And then as I was finishing my degree, Coach V took me to lunch and said I'm going to retire, and he wanted me to take over the women's team. And you just don't really say no to legends. So
no, yeah.
Coaching was born.
You're not allowed to say no to Coach V ever.
Yeah.
Let alone to that sort of question.
Very true.
We've got the pull, and then we've got a curl. So you could call this a compound set. We are kind of focusing a little bit on the same muscle group, both being pulls. But yes, 10 and 10, 3 sets. And you're not a newbie to this. You kind of know what you're doing. It makes my job real easy as a trainer. So I don't really have to coach too much. But you're getting that nice stretch, and then just pulling and pulling that chest up to kind of meet that bar. We've got the nice mag grips, so they're really nice, comfy on your hand. So you, as you mentioned, assistant coach, then head coach for quite a few years now, 8 years, 9 years that you've been doing this. But last year was a big year because we switched to the NCAA.
Yes.
What's the biggest adjustment that came with that switch?
The biggest adjustment that I had to make was just like how we prepare them.
Yeah.
NCAA is a lot more matches, whereas like USBC side is a lot of qualifying and then like short runs at matches. But every game that you bowl in NCAA is a match.
Yeah.
So getting them prepared more for matches and the way they play the lanes over there.
Pressure that comes with a match. Like sometimes you've got those shots that count. Like,
and they all count. Like there isn't one that you can just like see. So just making sure they were ready in that sense. And
year one, you made it to the Final Four.
Yeah.
How cool. Was there a secret there to how you got there?
With everything being so new, like the formats were new, the tournaments we were bowling were new, everything was new, so it was hard to focus on any like the end goal because everything was so new that like we just had to be present. So I think that just let us
just be there.
It was like we were just going to figure this one out because it's a new challenge next week.
Yeah. And this year you go in with a little bit more experience and kind of knowing a little bit, and the opponents know a little bit about you too. They didn't. Some of the teams hadn't necessarily played you before.
Yeah.
But I think our name has so much weight, Wichita State. You know, people that come and play us, you know, they know they're going to get a competitive game. Yeah. And
we've been around for so long and have had a long run of success that it wasn't like we were a new team going in NCAA. It was just we were in a new division, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think that's an advantage or a disadvantage, having the weight of the name? Because I feel like people know that you're a good team. So like, do they get nervous, or do you think they show up and they're like, we're against WSU, we gotta from get go, we gotta focus?
I don't know.
And it doesn't matter. You don't care.
No, like. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. I'm so focused on, at least this year, was so focused on just like, okay, got to get these girls matched up. We've got to stay matched up. Like, I'm watching their ball reaction to try and like keep our girls matched up. But what they're saying, what they're doing, like
how they prepare.
That is so not anything I can control or anything that I really care about.
Yeah, you can't control it, so don't worry about it.
No, it's more of just like, what are we gonna do here to be successful?
Right.
But teams will get against us.
They did. They showed up. I mean, I was lucky enough to get out to 2 of the tournaments. Yeah. It's fun to do that.
And I think that was the cool part, was just how much support we got from, like, new support from other people. Like, you've always been on our team and we'll always be on our team. But like all of the new Shocker fans that know bowling now is so cool.
Yeah. So how, as a coach, do you build an environment or a culture that can deal with pressure, that, you know, especially for freshmen coming in, now you're on WSU's team, and we got a couple of new people that will be coming in this year. How do you get them ready for that sort of pressure?
I think you train them well physically, so they're confident in what they're doing, and then we spend a lot of time talking about the mental game and figuring out, you know, what pressure feels like, accepting that it's okay, it's a privilege to have it.
Right, that's a unique look. I don't know if many people see it that way.
Yeah, I mean,
Pressure is a privilege.
It's a privilege to be in those moments, and it's a privilege to play for something that big and with a group of people bigger than yourself. So, yeah, we just really try and prepare them. And we read books, we bring in sports psychologists to work with us. We have been able to utilize athletics, mental health team, which has been really cool, to just kind of get their perspective on some things too.
Yeah, because that's a nice addition to the team now is the athletic department, which we've always been a club sport. So that's definitely aided us as coaches.
Yeah, and trying to like figure out what they know that we haven't used yet.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's funny because although we are a club sport, we've never considered ourselves that.
No.
You know, they might be end of that division, but it's good to have it.
Yeah.
What's that, a recruiting girl or a young girl that aspires to be on the program? What's one sort of thing that you would tell them that maybe help them navigate that as they plan to get into collegiate bowling?
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking at like how to get them physically ready for collegiate bowling, I'd tell them to be amazing spare shooters and be really versatile. It's like almost impossible to keep really good spare shooters on the bench. I mean, if you're making spares at 85 to 90%, like it's just really hard to keep you on the bench.
Yeah.
And then being super versatile so you can play across the whole lane. And I'd say that for guys too. The guys strike a little bit more than the girls, but spare shooting is equally as important over there too. So good spare shooters and versatile people, and you'll succeed anywhere, especially Wichita State.
Yeah, I think, you know, training, like we've talked the physicality of it, but what else, the mental side that training gives you?
We do hard things.
Yeah, we do hard things, right?
That's what I told the girls that all year long was we do hard things. And I think the quicker, like when you recognize that something is hard but not impossible, and like doing something hard every day is just really good for you.
It is.
And these are really hard.
Yeah, and what that does to choose that, as much as the girls don't really have a choice when they're on the team, they try to do it, but that teaches them good habits, and that they can take that throughout life, whether they become a pro bowler or they don't bowl later. That routine, busy people get more done, busy people are more productive, and finding time to treat yourself well, because it makes you a better person. You're more successful when you do that.
It was cool throughout the year. Like, I mean, obviously I'm the one who started like at the beginning telling them like, we do hard things, we do hard things, we do hard things. But it's really cool for them to like buy into it too. Like after a hard practice, it was like the huddle before we left was like, we did a hard thing today, guys. And then like we'd get to a hard match and be like, this is just another hard thing that we get to do together. And like they bought into it too, which was really like, I mean, that's what you want as a coach, right? Like you tell them to do something and they do it. Like
it makes your job easy.
What a win.
So you've been doing this a while. Is there a favorite exercise that you like for bowlers, or in general, just what your favorite thing is?
I like deadlifts.
You like deadlifts?
With two legs.
With two legs. Not the single RDLs. And stuff like that. The balancing makes it a little harder.
But I think as a bowler, those are probably the best ones.
Right. Either a staggered stance, or some people call it a V stance, over the traditional.
I think my favorite thing for me I just like doing regular deadlifts.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that's like best for bowling and probably my knees are the single leg ones, or where like you stand on the, what's that thing?
The Bosu?
No, the cushion.
Yeah, just the foam pads. All right, this or that? Sled, push, or Stairmaster? Sled? I like that answer. I mean, both are really good. Both are great exercises. For the sled, I think it takes the win, and you can load it better. It's really good on the knee. It's not forcing you at a certain speed, and a lot of bowlers need that, because when we're sliding into that release position, we need to have strong quads that can support the knee, or you're going to have injuries. So the sled works really well for doing that. High intensity or resistance training?
Resistance training.
Your resistance training. Me too. I don't mind a high intensity, but I like to get a good.
But like boot camp's fun too, and that feels like high intensity.
Well,
higher.
It is high intensity. We get the timer out, and would you prefer to be in a position where we've got a spare 10 pin, or strike out to win?
I mean, there's no better feeling in bowling than needing them all to win and doing it.
Yeah, I know, I agree.
But like,
strike out to finish.
For my heart, as I get older, I'd probably just want to make a spare.
Wait, blood pressure.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to hit a spare because we get good at those. We practice those so much.
For my brain, all 3 in the 10th. For my blood pressure, just making a spare.
All right, working those shoulders. And then we'll do rotation after that. Both 3 sets of 10. Keeping it simple. So would you prefer to shoot at 300? That's got to feel pretty good. Or see your girls win a match?
I'll see my girls win a match.
Yeah, way more to get that experience.
Like shooting 300's cool, but like you're the only one who gets to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Where like watching them win, like I don't have kids, but that's gotta be what a proud mom feels like.
Yeah.
Like watching them celebrate is like top 5 things I enjoy the most.
For sure. So on that same thing, what's the most proud moment you've had in your bowling career or as a coach so far?
As a coach, it's hard to pick one because they're all so like unique.
Yeah.
There's something so sweet about winning the first title.
Yeah.
And so I think that will like forever be a proud moment. Winning in 2024 is another proud moment. There was a period of time in 2022 or 21 where I wasn't quite sure that I should be coaching.
Okay.
Like Coach V picked the wrong person. This isn't for me.
Imposter syndrome. You had that in Team America, Team USA, and now you're getting that.
Yeah.
You're human.
And I don't know what it was, but it was a conversation with Dr. Dean, obviously.
He sorted you out.
Yeah, and then just being able to go on the run that we did to make the show in 21. So like 21 was just like a whole bunch of proud moments, like for me individually and then like as a team too.
Yeah.
But then like this year was just so, it's like every year has one, right? Like 22, we went back to the show after being on the show in 21. 23, we bowled amazing and lost bowling 257 to Maryville to miss the show, lived through it great and rang a 10 pin. Like, proud of her for like stepping up in that moment. It's like, and knowing that I was a part of that. And then we win in 24 and then like all the times that the girls just like sucked it up and were like, hey, we're just gonna figure it out this year was just like so cool. So to pick like one is really hard. And I hope that when I'm 60, it's all like the same. Like I have 60 proud moments. But
I'm gonna join in on this one. Do you have a consistent like meal schedule that you do for the girls, or like you're at a tournament? Hopefully we just won. Yeah. We're on the coach going back. We're on a flight. Is there something that we try to consume? Smoothies, or is it like you go out to dinner? Or kind of what's your routine with the team?
We always go. I mean, kind of like daily. We eat breakfast at the hotel, and then we always have some snacks to get us like through the day.
Yeah.
And we had to get really creative with the snacks this year due to some allergies on the team.
Okay.
But I
saw some Cheez-Its in
there. We ate some Cheez-Its. I kind of always give them like a few things that like I just know they're gonna eat, even if they might not be on like the best scale.
Yeah.
But we had string cheese was a big hit for us. Yogurt was like those yogurt like drinkable yogurts were a big hit for us.
Yep.
We'll throw some protein shakes in there, some pretzels. We have to have fruit snacks for Sarah.
She likes her fruit snacks?
She likes fruit snacks.
That's my favorite snack too. I have to talk to her about that.
Oh my gosh, the blue ones. They have to be in the blue bag. So it's kind of what we eat during the day. And then after the day's over, we usually go out to dinner somewhere. we try and aim for something like just like a nicer American place where they can get, sometimes some of them like burgers, some of them like chicken, steaks, not like nice steakhouses or anything like that, but just
You're
like
in the budget.
we want to get like I want them to be like an actual meal. Like we're not going to McDonald's or something like that. Like have a legit dinner. But then if we win, or not even really if we win, just if the weekend's successful, which I get to define if it's successful or not, we go get ice cream on the way home. So
that's allowed. That's allowed.
Yeah. So
no, I hear good things there. Cheese sticks, yogurt, those things. You've got your protein content. What is your favorite non-bowling hobby? Do you have a hobby outside of bowling? Yes, bowling's not a hobby. It's a career. It's your job.
I really like to read.
Read?
And I really like to travel. I like going to the beach or the mountains. It doesn't matter, but somewhere outside.
Yeah.
Bowling's an indoor sport, so it's nice to be in the sun.
I think that's the worst part about it. Unfortunately, we're stuck inside and struggling to get our vitamin D when we're inside all day.
The girls used to laugh at me when we would bowl the tournaments in Vegas. It's the 4-day college tournament. We're in Vegas, and you're inside the whole time.
Right.
Our meetings would be us going for a walk.
That's a great. More meetings like that.
around the building.
Good for you, coach.
And they'd be like, "What are we doing?"
Walk and talk.
I'm like, "We need some sunlight. We haven't been outside in 3 days."
It's good for their mental health.
Yeah.
I love that. So you said you read. Are you a fiction, non-fiction? Is there a certain type of book that you're reading? Is it coaching to make you better at that? Or are you trying to escape when you read?
Certainly both. But when I'm like reading for my enjoyment, it's like the cutesy little romance fiction books.
Okay.
I do read for like my job too, but that's not like
your getaway.
No, if I'm like doing something for fun because I want to, it's just like the cute romance books or like some psychological thrillers. Okay.
If you could have lunch with any bowler, past or present, that you get to pick their brain, you get to talk to them. Mm-hmm. Maybe you have had lunch with them. I don't know. Who would it be?
Who would it be? I mean, you got to go to like the greatest of all time, and I think to be able to pick Liz Johnson's brain for an hour, would be the coolest. Right. I'd love to go back. It'd also be cool to have lunch with some of like the greats like before me that I don't really know about, like a Marianne DeRupo or an Alita Sill or something like that. But I mean, like if you're gonna give me the option right now, I'm picking Liz. Yeah. But she's a legend. She's a legend, and it would be both like, tell me your stories because I know you've got some stories. Yeah. But also like she's seen bowling, professional bowling on both sides. She bowled on the women's tour before when like it was active, and then through the hiatus she stayed competitive, and then went on a tear after. Yeah. Like, it's wild. Okay, our last exercise to finish up today, we are doing our 20-second sprint. We're going as hard as we can, burn some calories, and just give me everything you got left. Our goal is 13 calories. Give me what you got. Go. One. And stop there. Oh, keep going. Keep going. It's rolling. It's rolling. You put in the work. Yeah. Joint PR there. 13 calories in 20 seconds. Good job. Okay. You ready? Yeah. This one's hard. It's the second one. Yeah. Just do what you can. Maintain it. Big breaths. 2, 1. And stop there. Good effort. Good effort. You got the double digits. 10 calories. Nice. You got up to 600 watts, and that's what you're able to maintain. That's a lot of power being produced. Good job. We'll see. Oh, went the wrong way. And stop. Oh, I got to like 10 seconds and I was dying. I started to slow down.
Oh my goodness.
You got it out to 1200 though.
I did. I didn't know where I was going to start. Good workout, Holly.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.